Sammy, first off, I'm just a little bit curious what happened on that inbounds play.
Turn the ball. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you mean I don't know how to answer that more specifically if you're not more specific. What do you mean?
No, that's all right. I was just curious if that was a breakdown or if that was sort of what was drawn up. You trying to get the ball to stop to.
Yeah, the play was for Satu to get it. Not obviously in the corner, but that's where it sort of evolved to. Shouldn't have made the pass because obviously it didn't end up being open, but that's what we were kind of trying to get. So yeah.
I got you. I did want to ask about your performance though. I mean, 13 points. I mean, you were obviously involved in a lot more pick and roll, handling the ball, sort of setting the table, if you will. Just sort of curious how you liked that role as sort of being the main ball handler as opposed to just sort of coming off the screens and pin down sticks. That's what.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I felt like I could just impact the game a little bit more sometimes than just coming off screen, especially while I'm not shooting well. I think it was good. I felt good doing that and being able to use screens, find people, even just get downhill a little bit more and get some shots closer to the rim.
Kalani, I'm just curious for you. I mean, you got going early. I mean, they were feeding you the ball inside, and it kind of looked like barbecue chicken, if I'm being honest. I'm just curious, when you get going like that, how are you able to find your teammates more easily?
I think I take a lot of attention into the paint, and I have shooters all around me. So there's a lot of inside-out basketball tonight. It was most comfortable I felt. I feel like all of y'all saw that. So I'm just happy my teammates were able to find me and meet them.
Coach talked about that, about this being your best game here. I'm just curious from your mental perspective, like how you're feeling confidence-wise after a game like this.
I'm feeling more confident. Coach was telling me just be you, be dominant. He's been telling me that. It's been an adjustment in the system. So just to feel some normalcy felt good. So I'm happy to move moving forward.
Got a question for both of you all. I'd like to get a guard's perspective and a big's perspective. Just where have you guys seen your defense evolve from where it was in training camp? How you kind of feel like what level do you feel it's at right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've taken a lot of great steps throughout the course of training camp. You know, we established pretty early that was going to be kind of our DNA and how we wanted to start games and set the tone and all of that. So I think we've had, areas we need to clean up here and there, defensive rebounding to finish plays and stuff. But I think for the most part, we've really been able to hang our hats on the defensive end. And I think that's going to be true for us, and we're going to need it to be true for us moving forward for sure. In pick and rolls, just being really solid, guarding it with two people, not over helping, all those types of things. So I think we've come a long way from training camp, but I do think that there is a level of consistency we need to maintain and sharpness and focus. Because basically I feel like every time we have a bit of a drop off there or we lose focus, whatever, teams definitely make us pay.
Sammy, 2 steals on the night, and you also grabbed 5 rebounds. What was working for you on the defensive end tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I just thought we were all really connected. We were all working really hard. We were pretty locked into how we wanted to defend and what we were trying to take away. And I thought we did a really good job of, guarding our yard. And I think I was just, trying to be disruptive as always. And because we did give up some offensive rebounding in that first quarter, I think it was, or first half in particular, there was an emphasis for all of us to just get in there and rebound. So I was just trying to do my part with that.
Kalani, for you on offense, it feels like this system has enabled you to kind of showcase your skill more than in previous years. How have you felt that's kind of just played to that?
I take it as a challenge every day, and my coach challenges me to be up on the defensive end, offensively, just evolve. So I'm taking it day by day, honestly.
Well, is it kind of nice that you guys get to face them again in just a few days?
Yeah, quick turnaround. So we just gonna take this one to the chin, go look at film. That's a team that was in the finals last year. We hung with them. So, obviously I'm very proud of my team.
There was a lot of talk in the preseason about Sami as a leader. Kalani, how do you feel that she did leading you guys tonight, especially when you're playing one of the best teams in the league so close?
Oh yeah, Sami's a leader, man. She's always talking on defense. She gives 100%. She sets the standard on both ends of the floor for us to follow. She's great.
just curious for you too. I mean, there's a handful of rookies on this team. After a tough loss like this, how do you not let them get down on themselves and sort of just move on to the next game?
I mean, I think by example for sure. I think, you know, we'll definitely watch the film, take away. There's a lot for us, I think, to take away. I think, you know, we've been really stingy with ourselves in terms of the areas that we want to get better. Like it might be small little things, but those are the things that, you know, well, like we said it after the game. Yeah, that play, obviously it sucks to lose that way, but it came down to other things before that too that put us in that position. So I think if we can clean up some of those things and understand that this is, you know, it is still, it's a long season, and this is a really great opportunity for us to be in sort of that playoff type of position early on where you play a team and then you get to back up and make adjustments and play them again and see if you can make those adjustments. So I think, you know, we're really excited about that.
We're up there. Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys.
Guys, appreciate it.